Here we have for sale our 2016 on a 66-plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T6, which is the shape. This one is the T28, meaning it's got a 2.8 ton gross vehicle weight, 2-litre TDI diesel, Euro 6 engine producing 102 brake horsepower, accompanied with a 5-speed manual gearbox. And this is the Highline short wheelbase van, but of course has been fully converted, as you can see here, into this fantastic campervan, 4-berth campervan. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec on the vehicle. We'll also have a really close look at the condition as well, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So first thing to note is this fantastic colour, this two-tone colour palette that we've got here on the vehicle. So the bottom half is in pure grey, which is a really popular. We've actually got a few transporters in stock at the moment in pure grey, absolutely fantastic colour, and then the top half in candy white. And I think when that's accented with the yellow stripe, which you can see down the side, I may be biased because yellow is part of our company colours, but I just think that looks absolutely fantastic, and I say especially with the grey wheels as well. Looking then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see of course this one is spec'd with a glazed tailgate, which is of course all important on a campervan, and I'll show you why. You can open up the rear tailgate like so, and that then gives you a bit of shelter there from our great British weather if you're doing anything here in the back of the vehicle. You can see then, of course, the vehicle is completely insulated and carpet lined in the rear. This is the position for the table, which you can mount in the front of the vehicle, which I'll show you a bit later on. And of course, we've got curtains all round as well. Looking at the furniture, this furniture is Evo Design furniture, a really popular brand, but most importantly, fantastic quality for these campervans. So you've got a range of storage here in the back, so more of a wardrobe space just here, and then underneath a long cupboard underneath there as well. What we're looking at the back of here is the rib rock and roll bed. So of course this all folds down into a 3/4 width bed here in the back. Rib is, in my opinion, the absolute premium brand in rock and roll beds, completely M1 crash tested. Just an absolutely fantastic system, and I will include some photos in the advert of what that looks like in its bed position as well. Underneath here then there's a bit of extra storage under there, either side of the seat belts, of course, because you have got 2 belted seats just there with ISOFIX as well, so you have got some extra storage under there. But in terms of condition here in the back, we've got, as I say, we've got the Altro non-slip flooring, but condition here in the back is absolutely lovely, as you can see. Very smart indeed. In this bag here is actually a spare set of seat covers for the front seats, which again I'll show you a little bit later on in the video as well. Shutting the tailgate then, we'll continue to go around the outside of the vehicle. Of course, this is based on a Highline transporter, so you do get things like rear parking sensors as standard. You can also see with the roof up here from this angle, there is a solar panel there fitted on the roof as well. Having a look down the driver's side then, this is where we can start to have a look in those reflections down the side of the vehicle, looking for any dings, dents, scratches, etc. But I must say, looking very clean and tidy from what I can see here. Alloy wheels on this vehicle. These are in the Sportline style. They may actually be genuine Sportlines. I'm not actually sure. It's you can't really decipher between sort of genuine ones or a copy, but they are basically in that Sportline style, finished in the lovely graphite grey, and I just think that complements the vehicle so nicely. As I say, having a really close look here down the side of the vehicle, looking absolutely fantastic. One thing that I really like is that all of the plastic elements have been painted in gloss black, and that includes the front end, and as I say, even things like the bottom of the wing mirror cover here and where it meets the vehicle itself. Glass all round as well, which I think is an absolute must really on a campervan. Just really creates that continuation down the side of the vehicle, and you can see that the pop top is all in fantastic condition. This vehicle has actually been owned by my mother for the last year, so we supplied it to her a year ago. Previous to that, the vehicle had freshly been converted, so this vehicle has really, as a camper van, only very sparingly been used, if I'm honest. Just a change of circumstances has now forced the sale. But looking then inside the cab, electric windows, electric heated mirrors. Having a look at the driver's door card there, all in really good condition. Inside then we've got the nice VW rubber overmats there, and the step is all looking very, very nice indeed as well. As I mentioned, we have got these very smart actually leather seat covers inside, which obviously add some protection to the seats to keep them nice, but also does add an element of luxury as well. The driver's seat, you have got twin adjustable armrests just there. Again, back to the Highline spec, you do get a leather multi-functioning steering wheel. Now there is some wear to the leather of the steering wheel. As I say, we do see this very, very often on the Highline vans. This leather is quite soft, and as I say, over time, especially with a vehicle this sort of miles, it's very common to see this sort of wear on the steering wheel. It is multifunctioning, so you've got cruise control on the left hand side. You can also set your volume there, and on the right hand side you've got your onboard computer controls. Mileage, which you can just see at the bottom there, 71,849 miles. No warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. You can see it's all idling correctly as it should be. As I mentioned a bit earlier, 5-speed manual gearbox, which is very, very smooth. Some people actually prefer that over the 6-speed. Looking at the screen here in the middle, DAB radio on here. Of course, you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well if you want to. And there's also an AUX and an SD card slot just there. Air conditioning, absolutely crucial, which comes as standard, of course, on the Highline. Heated windscreen and also a USB point just there. But I'm sure this isn't the stuff you want to see. You want to start having a look at what is in the back of this van and what is in the camper element, which I won't keep you too much longer. We'll be able to see that very shortly. Having a look then at the front of the vehicle here, again looking really, really smart, and as I say, contrasting that pure grey with the gloss black, I think it's very, very nice. And a really nice touch is continuing that yellow stripe there through the bottom of the grille. Of course, you're going to get a few stone chips here to the front end, but I must say, few and far between. Slight mark just here on the gloss black of the wing mirror cover, but all looking very nice. Right then, the all-important campervan actual spec itself here in the back. So this start from the beginning. Really nice entranceway there. We can see that we have got the key Ravans double swivel seat here in the front. I absolutely love these. I've used campervans in this sort of specification in the past, and I love when you can get set up and you can have people sat there, table in the middle, and you're good to go. You've got your own little living room just there. As I mentioned, the rib rock and roll bed, you can use these handles here on the side, and this folds forward to give you that fantastic bed. And one thing I really love about the rib bed is that you actually sleep on the back of the seat, not on this front part. So you're not sleeping on the contours. You get a much more flat and even surface to sleep on. Cupboards then underneath the bed just there, and as I mentioned, we have got the Evo design furniture all the way through the vehicle. On this side then, you can roll that around and you can see that we've got the gas bottle under there and a bit more storage just here as well. Nice drawer which slides out, maybe for some cutlery if you wish. You can pull that up, and you've also got your water under there as well. So really, really nice to see that. Up on top then, we've got Dometic appliances here. So you've got the gas hob and of course the sink, and you have got the TV here, which I say you probably want to dismount that if you were going to be cooking on here, but nice addition to have with an aerial just there as well. A really nice feature which I like to see on campervans is the top load-in fridge like this. It gives you a really deep refrigerator space, and these are actually more efficient than the front opening ones just here, and I think that actually looks nicer as well. Rather than having the fridge just here, having that just nicely flush in with the countertop, I think that looks really nice. Bit of extra storage just here, and of course you've got all your power outlets just here as well. As a really nice carpet lining, you've got these nice LEDs around the outside as well. Having a look just above then, we've got the VW emblem there in the base of the drop down bed, but you've got plenty of head height here. So I'm 6 foot and I've got, you know, I can literally stretch my arm all the way up to the ceiling here, standing up inside. It's really, really very, very nice. And of course you can open these as well for some extra windows. You can pull this down and you've got a really good size double bed up there as well. So you can put a little mattress up here if you wanted. You've got a double bed up there as well, so we've given you the 4 berths. So just to summarise then, 2016 on a 66 plate Volkswagen Transporter. It's the Highline van, 102 brake horsepower from that 2-litre diesel engine, actually owned by my mother for the past year. Not very often I get to say that. I'm sure she'll be watching. Fantastic conversion done in the back of this vehicle using really premium products, as I say, Evo design furniture package, rib rock and roll bed, and the Kira double swivel solar panel on the roof as well, and such a pretty exterior with that pure grey bottom half and the candy white top half and the yellow stripe. Sportline style alloy wheels, looks absolutely fantastic. Of course, like all of our vehicles, this will be going right through our workshop as well before it leaves us here, and available with no VAT to pay. If you'd like to see the full advert, including the photography, the description, and of course the price, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find that full advert. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates for customers in all sorts of situations. We can, of course, take cars or vans in part exchange as well, and we can deliver our vehicles nationwide. So by all means, get in contact with any inquiries you may have. We'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching.